Did Jacob steal his blessing from his brother Esau? It is recorded in the book of Genesis that, when Esau was hungry, he sold his birthright to his younger brother Jacob for a bowl of soup. Genesis 25 verses 29 to 34. Once when Jacob was cooking stew, Esau came in from the field, and he was exhausted. And Esau said to Jacob, "Let me eat some of that red stew, for I am exhausted." Jacob said, "Sell me your birthright now." Esau said, "I am about to die, of what use is a birthright to me?" Jacob said, "Swear to me now." So he swore to him and sold his birthright to Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and lentil stew, and he ate and drank and rose and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. But, was Esau's birthright really sold? The answer is no, straightforward and simple. Jacob did not steal his blessing from Esau, and Esau's birthright was not sold. Why? Because this blessing had already been given to Jacob by God before he was born. It is written in Genesis 25 verse 23 that Lord had already announced to their mother Rebekah that the older shall serve the younger while the twins were still in the womb. And the Lord said to her, their mother Rebekah, 2 nations are in your womb, 2 peoples shall be separated from your body, 1 people shall be stronger than the other, and the older shall serve the younger. It appears that Jacob, just like prophet Jeremiah, had already been chosen by God before his birth. Jeremiah 1 verse 5, I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb. Before you were born I set you apart and appointed you as my prophet to the nations. However, since it was the customs at that time to appoint the eldest son to be the head, the 2 infants fought in the womb. Therefore, to confirm his blessings to Jacob, the Lord announced to Rebekah that the older shall serve the younger. But, was birthright transferred to Jacob after Esau sold it? Just by common sense, probably not. Although it is recorded in the Bible that Esau sold his birthright to Jacob for a bowl of lentil stew, birthright is not a commodity, how can it be transacted? Birthright is also not something earned, so how can it be sold for a price? One more proof is that, if the birthright had been transacted at that time, Jacob would not have received the blessing from God. This is because the Lord had already declared that, the older shall serve the younger. Nevertheless, this incident shows that Esau despised his birthright. The real obstacle to Jacob receiving God's blessings probably came from their father Isaac. Even though the Lord had already declared that Jacob would be the chosen heir, their physical father Isaac also had influence over the inheritance of his sons. The Bible tells us that Isaac was in favor of following the customs to give his blessings to his elder son Esau, but their mother Rebekah, who knew that Jacob was the chosen one, stepped in. Therefore, through Rebekah's careful arrangements, Isaac finally gave his blessings to Jacob, which aligns with the will of God. This blessing was later also confirmed by the Lord on Jacob's way to Haran to escape from his brother Esau who wanted to kill him. Genesis 28 verses 13 to 15. And behold, the Lord stood above it and said, I am the Lord God of Abraham your father and the God of Isaac. The land on which you lie I will give to you and your descendants. Also your descendants shall be as the dust of the earth, you shall spread abroad to the west and the east, to the north and the south, and in you and in your seed all the families of the earth shall be blessed. Behold, I am with you and will keep you wherever you go, and will bring you back to this land, for I will not leave you until I have done what I have spoken to you. This is the same promise the Lord gave to Abraham and Isaac. We can therefore be sure that, it is the Lord's will to give his blessing to Jacob. Jacob did not steal his blessings from Esau. It was given to him by God.